going on, guys? Welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to show you what I do to clean my car in the wintertime. A lot of you guys are asking, do you go to the wash bay? Do you clean it at home? Do you do waterless wash? Tons of questions about winter washing, which is great because it's wintertime. I will tell you that my process is very special for me, just like anyone else's. Don't think of this as a how-to that's applicable to everyone. Think of it as what I do, and you can take it for what it is and use my process if you want, if you're in the same situation. So that can be up to you for you to decide if that's what you want to be doing. It is about 57 degrees, but unfortunately it's scheduled to snow between 2 inches and 8 inches. Just because it's this warm gives me a perfect opportunity to do a quick little detail. It's not going to be anything special, but I will tell you, I did take this out when it was not that nice out. It was a little salt was on the road, and as you guys can hopefully, so this is the wrap. By the way, if you look really close, you can see the edge, which really sucks. So I'm gonna eventually make a decision about that, but I will tell you, since this is a wrap, I'll do it. Wonder if you can see that. So that's where my finger was. So there is some dirt. There's really not much behind the tires. The wheels themselves are not that bad. As you guys know, I hate how dirty the wheels are, and I'm actually probably not even going to touch the hood. So really, roof will not be touched either. So all I'm going to be doing is the rear of this car. Number one, I have XPEL on most of the car. The only parts I don't have XPEL on are actually what I'm going to be doing today, and that is on the roof. I'm actually not doing the roof, but I don't have XPEL on the roof, and I don't have XPEL here, or on the back, just kind of on this fender. Do you guys like my sandals with socks? I have to wear them because it's 57 degrees. Why the heck wouldn't you? Grab some water, and you guys can see I have a coating on the car, so it's gonna beat up. But this I'm gonna use just as a first sort of pass, extra lubrication. I sort of want to rinse it if I can. Think of it as kind of a pre-waterless wash. And I don't really see a lot of people doing this, but I don't think it's gonna hurt. And as you can see, the water is sort of dark, so there's definitely dirt here. But this is the dirtiest part, and this is really one of the few spots on the paint that was exposed to kind of the salt the most. So this is really the only areas that I'm concerned about. So I'll just do here. I mean, ideally the rear will just drip down like that. So it's kind of like washing the car. It's kind of like a mini waterless wash. I had someone comment on my Instagram asking if I knew how to apply Cquartz, and I think I do, but he was saying it wasn't beating right. And you guys can feel free to comment below. Maybe I screwed it up, but after working with Corey and everyone else, I literally worked with Corey CarPro, who owns CarPro USA, and he showed me how to apply CarPro. Sorry, that was a little rant. Okay, next step. Let me show you exactly what we're working with here. There's just some of the water droplets look a little bit dirtier, but the back is really clean. It's, you know, sort of like I rinsed it. That's sort of my first step, which is kind of weird. And then I will be using CarPro Reload, which is a spray sealant, as you can see, which may or may not be leaking because of all these bottles being frozen from it being 0 degrees. Reload works best if you, Jesus. I would have used CarPro EcoTech, which is a good waterless wash, but I don't know where it is. I feel like I threw it out because the bottle kept leaking. I can't freaking find it anywhere. So CarPro Reload, and I'm gonna load the towel up a little bit more than I normally would probably, and I'm just gonna drag it. This is more of a plush towel. I'm just honestly gonna drag it across the surface here, extremely gentle, and it'll pick up everything that's here. So one side is done. That was probably the dirtiest part. So anyone that is worried that you're scratching the car, I mean, this is a pretty good way, in my opinion, if I'm just doing the rear. And then I'm gonna use the other side. And once it's, once I've done the full wipe, I'm gonna use one last towel to finish it off. So I'm just gonna do, this towel's done. And then same process for the rest of it. All right guys, so we got all of it off, but it was just like a fine salt sediment. If it was salt at all, it was just dirt, stuff that was getting kicked up. And part of it was wrapped with Expel anyways, which makes me even less worried. So I'm gonna take one of these towels, which are a little bit thinner, sort of being very specific about the towels here. And this is gonna be the final wipe. As you can maybe not see in the camera, there's a little, streaking going on. So I'm just gonna finish it off. The paint is clean, so I'm really not too worried about it. I just rinsed it really well and it was clean to begin with, so there's just dust and stuff. Guys, I am so sorry. This camera is not adjusting very well. So let me... So here's proof that this glass towel, so this is a glass towel guys, totally random, but it has like almost no pile to it. I thought it was such a gimmick, but I was getting a little streaks on the glass, which doesn't usually happen, but I think I got some CarPro reload on it. This is the side that I wiped with this glass towel, and right here is where I ended. And I used glass cleaner, so once you get something on there, it's extremely hard to get off if you're not using the right towel. I have normal glass towels, but as you can see, look at that, there's a huge streak right there. This makes such a huge difference. It's hard to hold, to be honest with you, but if you just work it a little bit, try different things, like it's hard, it kind of sticks. I have sealant on here, but the towel itself, it's hard to manage because it's so thin. But as you can see, I mean, a lot of that's almost gone. And the camera really picks anything up. So if I missed it, there's something here. I don't even know why I'm doing this, because it's just gonna be dusty and like weak. I think I got this mount set up pretty good. Okay, so here's how many towels we used just in case. Glass towel, finishing towels with the reload, 3 of these Uber towels that you can get. I think the place I got them is Detailer's Domain. They're really good for polish removal or spots where I want a super plush towel. I'm not using them when I use CarPro Reload because they don't really wipe. I'm talking about the gray and red towels. Normally I'm using a Geon drying towel, which I will put in the description, is by far the best drying towel I've ever used. Totally a sidebar, but it feels so good to make a video about the M3 and detailing it and making it look good. Still need to do a bunch of stuff to it. There's gonna be mods coming, guys. Be ready for that. It's just so cold recently, and today is great. There's no excuse. I was actually looking through footage of when I actually took the car out, and I was like, shoot, I never had a chance to fix it, like fix the dirt. So it's looking extremely good, and I'm really happy with it. So that is kind of a weird, quirky process that I use. Probably, to be honest with you, I'm wondering if there's gonna be guys that give me a lot of hate for that, but I don't really care, especially because most of the car has Expel on it anyway. But really the point is sort of dirt management, panel management, and towel management. If you're managing all those things in your ways and they're working and you're not scratching the car, then I can't really argue with you. So that is why I've been doing the way I've been doing. Ideally, you want to use a waterless wash. I'm gonna put a link for all the stuff I used in the description below. And I want to thank you guys for subscribing and supporting. And a few of my videos recently got like a good amount of views, so it's really motivating. I want to do more videos for you guys. So always, if you're watching till now, till the end of this video, you're true, you're into the channel, and I appreciate it a lot. So comment below, tell me the things you guys want to see too, because I am interested. I like to do videos on things that sort of stew inside of me, some things that I'm thinking about, some things that I'm passionate about, some things that I really like. So it's hard when someone tells me, you should do a video on this, you should do a video on this. Like, you don't understand, like my channel's not even that big, and I have everyone and their mother telling me what I should do a video on. And it's sort of like one of those things where you just have to feel it. You know, you just have to feel, like for me, it's hard to do a video on something I'm not interested in, because then I'm just gonna be like so boring and it's not gonna be fun. So I actually like rewatch my videos, so I had a lot of fun. Like when I went out with Phoenix and we did the 540 stuff. I mean, it's really not that crazy of a car. It's not like some supercar, but we had so much fun like filming and driving around and taking pictures and doing the driving the car with the key and stuff. Oh, and no one's in here? Wait, can you steer it or it just moves forward?
It'll steer if something's in front of it.
Okay, so literally no one's in this car right now. That's freaky. Like on the Palm Beach Island, like it was so cool. So stuff like that is just, if the video is fun and fun for me to make, it's all that much better. It kind of goes full circle there. So thanks again, guys. I think it's late now. It's 9:38. Oh, and my stupid light is still on my phone. Anyways, okay, enough of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.